Awkwafina plays Billy. Billy is going back home to China because her Nai or grandmother has stage 4 lung cancer, and they are trying to uh, keep the secret from her by having this impromptu wedding with one of Billy's cousins, who has been only dating this girl for 3 months. Now, supposedly, this is what actually happens or happened sometimes in China. If someone's dying, they don't want to tell them uh, because they just don't want them to know. It's a good movie. It's really good. Warning, if you're not into foreign films, now I'm not into foreign films all that much, or foreign language films anyways. This is about 95% Chinese with English subtitles, so at least it does have English subtitles, like I'm hoping Parasite does in January when I get to see that when it comes to DVD and Blu-ray. This film, however, is 95% in Chinese. That's perfectly fine. Lulu Wang did a great job writing and directing this film. The screenplay is fantastic. The direction that she takes these characters is great. Everything about this film is just great. Awkwafina, I see why she got a Best Actress nomination at the Golden Globes now. I thought about it for a minute. I'm like, Awkwafina for The Farewell? Are you kidding me? Well, then I saw this was at Family Video for $4.99, and I was like, well, you want to know what? I'm going to give it a chance for $5, and I'm definitely glad I did. This is definitely one of the year's best films. Am I going to watch it over and over and over again like I will some of the other best films of the year, like, say, Marriage Story and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? No. But am I definitely going to check this out again? Yes, but not in the near future, but for a first-time watch, and since we're getting closer to award season, movie award season, I thought I better check it out. It's a good movie. It's heartbreaking. You will laugh. You'll start to tear up like I did. And you will get to find out whether Nai is still with us or not. The Farewell is a great film. The one warning I have is that if you're not into foreign language films, then this is not going to be for you. There is about 5% of the film that's spoken in English, maybe 10%, so maybe it's either 90 to 10 or 95 to 5. Either one of those, and you really gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to the subtitles or you will be completely lost. This isn't one of those films where they speak a different language, but you know what they're saying. You understand it. It gets that way at some points, but most of the time you actually have to sit down, watch the movie, and read the subtitles, and just listen to their acting and watch their faces when there isn't subtitles on the screen. It's a great film. The Farewell is definitely one from A24 I would recommend. I'm going to give The Farewell an A. Definitely one of the best year's films, and I don't see why Lulu Wang shouldn't be at least in consideration for a Best Director nomination, and I am more likely seeing Little Women on, actually seeing potentially Little Women tomorrow. The Farewell, great film. Definitely check it out. If you haven't seen my last reviews, I have reviews up for Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, Krull, The Dead Don't Die, Child's Play, The Scary Stories, or Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and my top 10 worst movies of the year. This Tuesday, you guys will be getting my top 10 best movies of 2019 and my top 10, my top 5 most surprising and top 5 most disappointing movies, all in one video for those top 5s and my top 10 best films of the year. You guys will be surprised by my list. See you for the next reviews, which will be for a couple of Hallmark films, some more 2019 films, and either Uncut Gems and Little Women.